Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would bring you with me as I make new altar candles from this 100% beeswax that I acquired from the next town over. We don't have a shop that sells these things in the town where I live. It's a very small town. It's less than 7,000 people living here. So I thought I would bring you with me. I have the beeswax, I have my handmade wicks, and I also have a roller with lavender oil that I plan to use. I am trimming the edge of the beeswax that was damaged while I brought it home from the town. Me and my roommate were doing some window shopping slash actual shopping, so it got pretty mushed on the way home. And the good thing with beeswax is that as long as you save the trimmed edges, you can reuse it while you're making salves or just smaller candles. Here I'm taking the oil and rolling it along the beeswax to just infuse some of my favorite plant friend into the altar candle that's going to be standing prettily on my altar when it's ready. You can see me hesitating between the wicks, but then I am adding it to the edge, getting it just right because I'm kind of a perfectionist. Turning it around to be able to fold the edge over the wick, so I'll then be able to roll it into a candle. This part is pretty tricky, rolling the first edge, but once you get the edge up there, rolling the rest of the candle is actually fairly easy. You just have to keep in mind where the edges go so that they keep aligning for the rest of the rolling. And since it's beeswax, it's kind of sticky, so it tends to move around, especially if you have a cutting board like I do. So it kind of moved the cutting board on its journey. But rolling up the candle is fairly easy. You might just have to roll the edge a bit extra to make sure it sticks to the rest of the candle. You can see me inspecting my handiwork. Like I said, a bit of a perfectionist. And with this one, we're actually going to make a different kind of candle. Still a candle, but a different kind. You can see me cutting it diagonally. I think that's the word for it, because we are making paler candles with this one. Still using the same technique though. Putting one triangle aside, I am getting the oil again to make sure I get it in there. After I was done, I remembered that I could have actually added dried lavender before rolling it up, but the oil works just as well. Here I am with my perfectionist side again. And like I said, once you get the hang of the edge thing, it actually works a lot better. I haven't made candles in a while, so it took me a while. A bit of a struggle. If I would have it my way, it would just be smooth roll and it'd be done. But it's a bit of a struggle. It's worth it in the end though. At least I think so. And I personally thought that making these pillar kind of candles were faster and smoother than making just a regular kind. On to the last candle, rolling the lavender oil. I should have added more. I love lavender, not going to deny that. Adding the wick. The wicks are made with 100% cotton, by the way, so we're not setting anything toxic on fire. You can kind of see how it gets easier with each candle. Just kind of easier. Still not as smooth as I want it to be because it's sticky. It was really warm that day and wax likes to melt. So, but we managed to make these gorgeous candles anyway. Here is what they look like once they're done and standing atop of my altar. I have to say that I love making candles and just crafting things for my altar in general. So you might get some more DIYs in the future. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see where this channel takes us. And yes, I'm biased to the pillar candles. I just think they're beautiful.